Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Health Universe channel. I am genuinely thrilled you decided to join me today because we're diving into a topic that affects every aspect of your health, mood, and energy, sleep. Specifically, we're talking about the simple, yet profound, connection between what you eat right before you close your eyes and the quality of the rest you get. As we get older, achieving consistent, deep, restorative sleep can feel like a constant battle. Maybe you wake up frequently, struggle to fall asleep, or just feel generally unrefreshed in the morning. Good sleep is arguably the most powerful anti-aging tool you possess. It's when your body repairs muscle, consolidates memory, and flushes out cellular waste. Poor sleep, on the other hand, raises inflammation, weakens your immune system, and contributes to fatigue and cognitive fog. And one of the biggest, most overlooked saboteurs of your nighttime rest is what sneaks onto your plate in the late evening. Today, we're going to expose the 5 specific foods that seniors should absolutely avoid before heading to bed. These foods are scientifically proven to disrupt your sleep cycle, cause restlessness, and force your body to work hard when it should be resting. By cutting these out, you can unlock the deep, peaceful sleep your body needs to thrive after 60. 1. High-fat, greasy foods. I'm talking about big bowls of ice cream, late-night pizza, fatty cheese, or heavy, greasy restaurant leftovers. The sleep problem: foods high in saturated and trans fats are notorious for slowing down digestion. When you eat a heavy, fatty meal close to bedtime, your digestive system is forced into overtime. Instead of settling down, your body is churning away, trying to break down those heavy fats. This process often leads to indigestion, bloating, and discomfort. More specifically, studies show that high-fat meals before sleep can significantly increase the duration of the lighter stages of sleep and decrease the duration of the most crucial stage, REM sleep. Since REM sleep is vital for memory consolidation and emotional regulation, disrupting it leaves you feeling mentally sluggish and irritable the next day. Your stomach is literally keeping your brain from resting. Harold, 76, from Durban, KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa, loved a late-night plate of cheesy snacks or leftover fried chicken. He struggled with waking up frequently around 2 or 3 a.m. feeling restless. "I thought my midnight waking was just old age," Harold confessed, shaking his head. "I always woke up with this feeling of heaviness and sometimes a slight burning sensation in my throat. I cut out all the high-fat snacks I was eating after 7 p.m. Within a week, the middle of the night waking completely stopped. My body just felt calmer when I lay down. It turns out my digestive system was the reason for my restlessness. Now, I sleep soundly until my alarm, and I wake up feeling genuinely rested, not just heavy." Harold's experience demonstrates how removing the digestive burden dramatically improves sleep continuity. 2. Foods high in added sugar, especially chocolate and desserts. This includes sodas, candies, packaged cookies, and large servings of sugary cereals or even hidden sugars in savory sauces. While some chocolate might seem relaxing, dark chocolate in particular is a problem. The sleep problem: the issue here is the insulin spike and crash. When you consume a rapid dose of sugar, your blood sugar levels spike quickly. Your body responds by releasing insulin, leading to a subsequent drop in blood sugar. This drop can trigger the release of stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol, which are designed to wake you up. This is a common mechanism for middle-of-the-night waking, making it hard to sustain deep sleep. Furthermore, chocolate contains theobromine, a stimulant related to caffeine, and, if it's dark chocolate, enough actual caffeine to be disruptive. So, that seemingly comforting piece of chocolate dessert can secretly be rousing your nervous system. Aisha, 69, residing in Cairo, Governorate, Egypt, used to wind down with a big glass of sweetened tea and a cookie or two. She often found it difficult to fall asleep, lying awake for hours. "I always thought the tea was soothing," Aisha admitted. "But I realized that the combination of sugar and the small amount of caffeine in the tea was keeping my brain on a constant alert cycle. I switched to plain herbal chamomile tea and stopped all sugary snacks after dinner. The difference was night and day. I used to toss and turn, feeling this internal restlessness. Now, I feel a genuine sense of calm when I get into bed, and I fall asleep within 20 minutes. My evenings are now peaceful instead of stressful. Aisha's story highlights how avoiding sugar and mild stimulants prevents the nervous system from becoming overactive at night. 3. Acidic and spicy foods. Think of large servings of tomato sauce, like in lasagna or pasta dishes, citrus fruits, vinegary foods, or anything with significant chili or hot spice. The sleep problem. This category is a major trigger for gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, or heartburn. Lying down after eating acidic or spicy foods allows stomach acid to more easily creep up into the esophagus, causing a painful burning sensation. This not only wakes you up but also prevents you from entering deep sleep. For seniors, the sphincter muscle that closes off the esophagus from the stomach naturally weakens, making acid reflux much more likely. Eating spicy or acidic foods too close to bedtime is almost guaranteed to interfere with sleep quality and comfort. Enrique, 73, from Medellin, Antioquia, Colombia, loved his evening bowl of spicy chili or a large, late pasta dinner rich in tomato sauce. He suffered from chronic heartburn that interfered with his rest. I would wake up coughing and with a terrible sour taste in my mouth, Enrique explained, wincing slightly. It felt like I was being burned from the inside out, and it made falling back asleep impossible. My doctor told me it was acid reflux. The first change I made was moving my heavy, acidic dinner earlier and avoiding it completely after 6 p.m. If I got hungry, I had something bland. The relief was almost instant. The coughing stopped, the burning sensation vanished, and I could finally sleep flat without discomfort. My breathing is better at night, and the quality of my rest has improved tenfold. Enrique's success shows how simple dietary timing can resolve chronic reflux and significantly improve sleep comfort. For excessive liquids, especially water or juice. While hydration is vital, the timing of consumption is critical. The sleep problem. The issue here is simple disruption due to nocturia, the need to wake up and urinate during the night. As we age, our bodies produce less of the hormone that concentrates urine at night, and bladder capacity can decrease. Therefore, consuming large amounts of liquid, even plain water, within an hour or two of bedtime drastically increases the chances of needing multiple trips to the bathroom. These nighttime awakenings interrupt your natural sleep cycle, making it difficult to return to deep, restorative sleep. The goal is to stay hydrated throughout the day, not flood the system right before bed. Marjorie, 70, from Adelaide, South Australia, was frustrated by her consistent 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. trips to the bathroom, which left her constantly exhausted. It felt like a guaranteed 2 wakes every single night, and once I was up, I struggled to get back to sleep, Marjorie shared, tiredly. I had this good habit of drinking a huge glass of water right before I brushed my teeth, thinking I was doing good. My son pointed out that I was basically scheduling my wake-ups. I changed my routine. I drink my last large glass of water with dinner and only sip a small amount if I take medication later. The result? I now sleep through the night at least 5 nights a week. The relief is indescribable. It's the difference between feeling exhausted and feeling ready for the day. Marjorie's testimonial emphasizes the critical importance of liquid timing for uninterrupted sleep continuity. 5. Caffeine, hidden and obvious. This is the most obvious, but often underestimated, sleep saboteur, especially when consumed in the afternoon. The sleep problem. Caffeine is a central nervous system stimulant. It works by blocking the effects of adenosine, a neurotransmitter that makes you feel tired. The problem for seniors is that caffeine metabolism slows down with age. The half-life of caffeine, the time it takes for your body to eliminate half of the dose, can be significantly longer in older adults. This means a cup of coffee at 4 p.m. might still have 25% of its stimulant power active in your bloodstream at 10 p.m. This residual stimulation increases the time it takes to fall asleep, sleep latency, and reduces the overall depth and quality of your rest, leaving you perpetually underrested. Look out for hidden caffeine in many teas, diet sodas, and pain relievers. Robert, 75, from Phoenix, Arizona, USA, struggled with tossing and turning every night, feeling wired yet exhausted when he woke up. He loved his afternoon coffee ritual. I thought that 3 p.m. coffee didn't affect me, but it was a huge energy boost for the rest of the afternoon, Robert explained. But when it was time to sleep, my mind just wouldn't turn off. I felt like I was constantly thinking about things. My daughter convinced me to switch my afternoon coffee to decaf or herbal tea. It was a simple swap, but it saved my sleep. I now feel that natural wave of tiredness come over me in the evening, and my brain quietens down. I get to sleep faster, and my wife says I'm less restless. I finally feel like I'm actually sleeping deeply, instead of just resting my eyes. Robert's change demonstrates that even seemingly early afternoon caffeine intake can drastically harm nighttime sleep quality in seniors. Practical advice: healthy alternatives for better sleep. Instead of disrupting your body, give it the gentle nutritional cues it needs to wind down. If you're hungry before bed, keep it small, bland, and focused on compounds that promote relaxation. The sleep saboteur, to avoid; the sleep promoter, the healthy alternative. High-fat, greasy food: small, light protein carb combo, a few whole wheat crackers with a tablespoon of peanut butter, or a handful of almonds. Added sugars and chocolate: tryptophan-rich foods, a small bowl of low-sugar cottage cheese or a banana, contains magnesium and potassium, muscle relaxants. Acidic and spicy foods: low acidity, bland foods, a small bowl of plain oatmeal, easy to digest and promotes melatonin release, or a small piece of plain toast. Excessive liquids: limit liquids 2 hours before bed. If you must drink, stick to small sips of water. Caffeine: afternoon, herbal teas, chamomile or valerian root tea are scientifically known for their calming and sleep-inducing properties. Remember, your body and mind work tirelessly all day, and they deserve proper rest. By avoiding these 5 specific foods and making smart substitutions in the evening, you are giving your body the best possible chance to enter that deep, restorative sleep that keeps you strong, healthy, and sharp for years to come. Make this small change, and the rewards will be immense. I'd love to hear which of these foods you're going to eliminate first. Share your plan or your best sleep tip in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the Health Universe channel, and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching, and here's to a lifetime of excellent sleep.